And now we almost come to the end of Renew. I hope you've enjoyed it as much as I have. Before we leave, I would like to hand over to Phil Smith, Director General of ISBA, to give the closing remarks. Phil.
Thank you, Nina. I know you'll all agree that today's conference has been a great experience, informative, relevant, and enjoyable. The quality of the speakers has been fantastic, and I'd like to thank everyone who gave up their time to contribute to the agenda. I'd like to give special thanks to Nina Hussain, who has so skillfully guided us through the programme, and of course a big thank you to our partners, Meta, Teads, Triple Lift, Integral Ad Science, 4Sales, and Times Radio, without whose support we would have been unable to make the event happen. As our sector continues to bounce back from COVID-19, we must ensure that our industry grows back in the most sustainable and inclusive ways possible. The importance of our colleagues' well-being has never been higher, and the work ISBA and the IPA have announced, the Pitch Positive Pledge, is something that we are fully committed to. There's work to do on all sides to put an end to the shocking stories from agency people that we heard from Kate McGee. We also heard from the AA's president, Alessandra Bellini, on how their talent task force will re-evaluate the industry's approach to attract and retain the best talent, and to understand how the advertising workforce can better represent the diversity of its audience. Inclusion is critical to this, as today's All-In session highlighted. And here's a reminder of the most alarming stats. 10 times more women than men believed parental leave negatively impacted their career progression. 27% of Asian respondents reported that they're likely to leave the industry due to lack of inclusion. And 43% of 55 to 64-year-olds working in advertising feel that age limits their career. This must change. The second phase of actions announced today to tackle gender, Asian talent, and age will help companies work towards achieving all-in champion status and build a workplace where everyone belongs. On climate change, we now have a global vision for AdNet Zero. Support for AdNet Zero has grown from strength to strength, and today we announced industry-specific gold standard certification, which will be introduced to provide clear evidence of progress from its supporters. The latest record AA Walk ad spend figures released today highlight 2021's extraordinary 26% market growth, as investment prepares to cross the £30 billion threshold in 2022. The UK ad market expects to see the strongest recovery in the world. However, a stronger than forecast demand for advertising and marketing services, inflationary pressures on salaries, and talent shortages are putting pressure on everyone. And as we implement new initiatives focused on driving talent and inclusion, we look to government for regulatory support to develop the digital skills that are needed. And we, for our part, will continue to build a case for maintaining proportionate, evidence-based policies that underpin the UK's strong market position. We thank the Secretary of State for Digital, Culture, Media and Sport, Nadine Dorries, for her speech, in which she rightly highlights some of the need for change online. Making the internet a better place for everyone is something that we must all work towards. On behalf of advertisers, we continue to work hard to drive greater accountability, transparency and trust, and we fully support the work of government and law enforcement in this area too. Today has given us an opportunity to renew our commitment to shoulder our responsibilities and to build on advertising's power to drive positive social change. That's both within our industry and through our power to communicate messages to consumers. And finally, on behalf of ISBA's advertisers members who are leading and driving Origin, I can say that we are proud of the progress that we are making here. Peter's passion for this vital initiative was clear just now, and I would join his call for the entire industry to get involved. Now, all that remains for me to do is to say thank you to all of you for joining us and for contributing your thoughts and feedback. Thank you.